So this is the Westminster Bridge bombing site. So as you can see, it's a pedestrian bridge as well as a vehicle traffic bridge. It sits right here on the Victoria Embankment on the Thames. And we have the London Eye. Heading underground into the tube. This is the London Bridge station. This is the memorial for the attack. Many of them have gone away now. This is the Aldgate station.
Tickets will be accepted on London Underground for buses. Metropolitan line has severe delays carried over Watford. Minor delays on the Western line because we're only at 40 Street and Finchley Road. Tickets will be accessible for local buses. There is a good service on the Circle line. There is a good train service in operation on all of the lines.
Liverpool Street Station, which is a main station for the National Rail line. It's all covered, lots of traffic and transfers. So this is the Liverpool Street stop. So this is the British Medical Association building, the actual site of the bus bombing in 2005. It was right on the same street across from Tavistock Square. This is Tavistock Square, the actual bombing site across from this memorial. Across the street is where the bus was bombed in 2005. And this is actually a peace garden, ironically. This is Parsons Green, which was part of simultaneous attacks in 2017 of several stations. So this is the memorial in Hyde Park for the 7/7 bombings that killed quite a few people. You'll see all of their names on this plaque here, memorialized to them, July 7th, 2005. So these were people commuting, going about their daily business that lost their lives. Each pillar represents a person, and each pillar is marked with the date and time that the attack happened and the location. There were several simultaneous attacks. This one happened at King's Cross, which had a lot more casualties. If you continue over here, this one happened at Tavistock Square. So they kind of identify the location where people were killed. This one here was the Aldgate station. So they kind of stand here in solidarity for people to reflect. And then finally we have Edgware Road station. So that was a new form of terrorism, having small simultaneous attacks all at once. So these pillars stand to represent the victims of those simultaneous attacks in the new era of violence that we have entered in the millennium. This is just a different kind of attack than we've ever seen, where smaller attacks can be just as disruptive to human life as the large-scale ones are. And I think it's really great that the City of London built this memorial. Some are very grand and austere, and others are reflective and peaceful, and some are quite small tributes. So this is one of the grander ones that is available to come. So this is Hyde Park, a major green space. So it was at this site that the IRA detonated a very serious bomb in 1996. So down below here, you can see the street side and a red mailbox down there. The red mailbox below is the only thing that survived the blast in this area. And in a way, the IRA did this area a favor, because with everything being destroyed, it turned into a massive redevelopment project for the city of Manchester. So all of this shopping and development would not have been possible without it. So welcome to Manchester. Memorial here.
The next train will be 13:50.
You see that this station is completely covered by an arch infrastructure.
Moses Gate, Crompton, Westwater, Inbury, and Northwest.
This train is headed to Bury, B-U-R-Y. Here's the interior. station's interior has 4 or 5 platforms. It is an outdoor station.
This is a platform alteration. The 1347 Transpennine Express service to Newcastle from now depart platform 3A. This is a platform alteration. The 1332 Transpennine Express service to Scarborough from now depart platform 3B. Platform 5 of the 1341 Northern service to Clitheroe via Bolton.
Hi. Hey, how are you guys? So, yeah, basically the ban on filming and photos inside the train station have to do with security, obviously. I'm sure it's a temporary ban and eventually it will be lifted. Usually those bans are in place for 18 to 24 months, and then after a while it's kind of business as usual because it's highly unlikely that a site will be attacked twice in the same decade, let alone the same century. So it's very likely that that ban will come off. But I'm fortunate because the British Transport Police were very nice to talk to. They didn't really seem like they wanted to confiscate my camera, and they said, you know, you didn't get very much, so it's fine, just cease and desist, you know, don't film anymore, otherwise the police will want to take your camera and it can create some problems because there is a ban and it is prohibited. And I said, okay. So, but they were very nice about it and just kind of said, just don't do anymore. But outside on the street, which you see here, this is okay. So they said out on the street, you can film to your heart's desire, but inside the station, you know, no more. So I'm so sorry. I wish I could have gotten more footage for you, but that is the world of terrorism. Here's a quick video showing Manchester Arena. One of the main gates. It's not open right now, although you can do tours. Do a tour in the morning. So again, this is the street view. I think I can fully film from here. So there's the police vehicle, gives you a good view of what those look like. And again, they wear these yellow vests. And here's the other side of the station. Okay, so this is the view on the square across from Victoria Station. So a lot of people would have been evacuated out to this area, which is Chetham's or Cheatham's, I don't know what it's called, college. It looks like Cheatham School of Music. This is the other side. So here, it's a little college quadrangle. I don't know if it's an entire college or just a school of music, but they do have some fountains and just kind of some artistic gardens. It is fall here, so leaves on the ground are not going to work for something that happened in May, but anyway, yeah, this is the Cheatham's School of Music. It was reconstructed from a small hospital in the 1880s, so now it's a music school. So this would be a good place to use as triage. Now they have fenced all of this off for now, but you can imagine if right over on the corner Victoria Station is being evacuated, this green space could be filled with personnel and first responders to set up initial triage. This is what they call a warm zone. So the warm